Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Tao of Women. My name is Maria Chaudhry, and it is such an honor to be with you today. Thank you so much for joining. A deep bow to each and every one of you that is live here with me, and those of you that are joining on the replay. Let's take a nice deep breath and really anchor ourselves into this practice today because this practice today is an important one. I know I say that about all of them, but I mean it this time. This is an important practice. It's timely, it's relevant. I trust that you can all relate to what we're about to talk about. So let's just take a moment, place our hands on the safety and beauty of our body. Feel your feet on the earth, held by the earth. Feel your breath fill your body with life force, with aliveness, with inspiration. And as you exhale, allow yourself to simply release and let go. Just a breath or two to anchor yourself in the present moment, to prepare you for today's passage. And those that have the book, I invite you to read along with me. And if you don't have the book, let me read to you. Let me read to you and let's see what this passage has for you. And I would love to hear your experience with today's session in the comments because passage 46 is called Fear. Fear. Facing the unknown, the wise woman becomes cautious. Fear does not stop her from venturing forth. Using the energy created by fear, she transforms her visions to safety. She brings her children with her, creating safety. There's nothing left to fear. Men and women live in harmony. Let's read that one more time. Fear. Facing the unknown, the wise woman becomes cautious. Fear does not stop her from venturing forth. Using the energy created by fear, she transforms her visions to safety. She brings her children with her, creating safety. There is nothing left to fear. Men and women live in harmony. And I'm going to show you. This is a Chinese character, and then here's the tiny little Nushu character of fear. And I invite you to join me in Qigong practice today. Clear your space. I invite you to bring your hands and feet together. Feel your feet on the earth. Feel your toes, all your toes touching the earth. Feel the balls of your feet, the heels of your feet. Let your knees be soft. Let your tailbone drop toward the earth. Let your shoulders widen, the space between your shoulder blades widen. Your hands are toward the earth, fingers toward the earth. Crown of your head lifted, your spine long, chin tucked. attuning yourself into the frequency of the energy of the earth, the energy of the heavens, and the energy of nature between earth and sky. You're becoming a tuning fork, an antenna, attuning to these three powers: earth, heaven, and nature. And with a humble bow, we empty our cup. We simply let go, set down, release our thinking mind so we can enter into a transformative state, so we can shift our perception. After you have released and let go and softened and emptied, feel your feet on the earth, bend your knees, and with your inhale, slowly emerge, rise to the occasion, unfurl your spine, rolling your shoulders back, and step across the threshold into our practice, into our sanctuary, in the circle of the Tao of Women. And let's just start to feel, run your fingers through the field while I give some context. Fear. Fear lives in your kidneys. Fear is associated with the water element in the winter from a Qigong perspective. And when I thought about doing this passage, I wanted to work with the elements and teachers of the animal spirits of fear and work with the deer, because the deer is connected to the kidneys, the water element, and the deer is a prey animal that lives constantly, always in a place of fear, or at least knowing it's being hunted. And I did the deer form this morning. I practiced the deer form this morning, and the deer was like, no, 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 let's do something different. We're going to focus on creating safety. But what I want us to do right now is see how I'm weaving my hands through the field? I want you to tap into the present moment. And what we're going to work with is creating safety. And we're going to do so by determining and distinguishing the difference between fear and danger. Fear and danger are vastly different. So we're going to determine how that feels in your body and what. And so you can trust your instincts, because when you are going to trust your instincts, and then you can trust yourself, then you can create true safety. So take a moment and bring your hands back behind you and rub your kidneys, right? Let's just touch here. This is your kidney. These are your adrenals. This is your fight or flight area. And this is where the deep part of your kidney essence, your Jing, and the waters of your being live. And so this is the area that's most associated with the emotion of fear. So let's just take a moment and rub our kidneys just to come in contact with ourselves to see, what are we afraid of right now? What are we afraid of? And so what we're doing, we're rubbing our hands, and I invite you to drop your attention inside and open your internal eyes, your internal ears, your internal perception to listen to yourself. Feel into your kidneys and allow now, as you bring your hands forward, to bring your fear, whatever you're afraid of right now, to be drawn forward, like into the palm of your hand, so you could see it, so you can sense it, so you can work with it in this practice. So we can work with this fear. And now we're not planting the fear inside our body. We're not doing that, but we're going to connect our hands to our center, to our navel. This is the earth element, present moment. So take a moment and breathe into your center. Your center is the earth element associated with your body. It's always in the present moment. So take a moment to look around the space that you're in. Open up your five senses. In this moment, do you see danger in the space you're in? Do you smell danger? Do you hear? Can you taste? Can you touch danger in this moment? Now, I don't know your situation, but when I look around the space and feel into the space, my space is safe, right? So I'm physically safe in this moment. So I just felt my body relax. What did your body just do? Now, what I'm afraid of isn't in this room in this moment. So maybe if I have fear, it might be something inside me, maybe a memory, a past, a worry of the future, right? And so sensing in what is that you're afraid of. And now let's just bring our hands forward and lower your hands and spread them out across the ground. And then sweep back up to your center. We're going to connect our center with the earth, with the present moment. I'm connecting my physical body with the power of the earth and the power of this space that I'm in, so that I am creating safety in the environment externally around me. I'm aware of it. And I am becoming aware of the safety inside my own body, that my body becomes a sanctuary of safety. And so I'm going to be silent for a moment while you create this connection between the safety of your external environment, the room that you're in, and the safety of your own body. Okay, so we're about to transition. We are creating this connection between the safety of the space we're in and the discernment of any fear that I have. I'm not in immediate danger. I'm coming into clarity with that, and I'm creating safety in my body. And so we're about to do this Phenix form to help create even more safety and to explore different ways of creating safety. So now we're going to let our hands float up and let our fingertips rise. All right. Now my hands are floating up, my fingertips are rising, I'm standing in my center and I'm pushing out and I'm sensing and feeling this safety, or I'm feeling this space. And now I'm dropping in now into this air, into this heaven realm, into this spirit realm, the unseen realm. And I'm sensing and feeling into my consciousness, into my mind, into this formless, and sensing and feeling safety or danger. And do I sense and feel that in this immediate moment? Right? Beyond this space, I have no control over what's happening outside, beyond this space. And then I'm also seeing how when I'm standing like this, I'm creating a lot of space around me. I'm creating a healthy boundary. Boom. I'm pushing, and when I'm pushing away anything that might be dangerous, I'm saying, stop, don't come here. You're not allowed. This is my boundary. I'm creating this field of safety right here. And we're going to explore this moment because sometimes, see, I'm out, I'm extended, I'm seen, I'm visible, I'm loud, I'm open, right? Now, sometimes we create safety inside ourselves and we come inside without collapsing. So sink your knees, draw your elbows down to touch your body, and your hands come close. Now, I'm holding my structure. I'm not crumbled, I'm not collapsed, but I'm inside. I'm smaller, I'm quieter, I'm softer, I'm hidden. And then sometimes I have to come out and be loud to be safe, to be seen. People, sometimes you're crossing traffic, you need to be seen to be safe. And then sometimes you need to be small, quiet, hidden, still in your center, still attuned to your power of the earth and heaven and nature, still in alignment, not collapsed. So let's explore this in your own way, drawing inside yourself, drawing safety inside yourself as you get smaller, and expressing and creating safety outside yourself, and creating a sphere around you. And when you come into this small space, sometimes you draw your children with you, your friends, your family, your community, your loved ones, your beloveds. You bring them into your field of safety, quiet, hidden. And then when you extend outward, you're extending this field of safety around your loved ones, your children. Practice this, holding your structure as you practice coming inward and yin and soft, and outward and yang, creating safety inside and outside. Now we're going to drop down into this field of the earth, and we're going to gather this safety and create this field of protection. This is a classic protective field right here. And what I want you to do is lift your hands up, press to the sky and down, come to the earth, scoop, cross, up and out. And what you're doing is you're connecting with the earth, with the middle, with nature, protecting of self, and above you, the sky and the heavens, and you're creating a huge field, a huge circle, sphere of safety in front of you. You're connecting, creating the sphere of safety below you, above you, and all around you. This is not just one-sided, this is a sphere. And so I want to be facing the camera, but I invite you to take a moment and turn to one direction and see that you're creating this sphere of safety to one side. And now once you complete, go to the turn and go behind you, create the sphere around you of safety behind you. Turn again to the other sides, creating this the holographic three-dimensional sphere of safety all around you, above you and below you, to the right and to the left. And inside this sphere, you're drawing your children, your beloveds, your family, your community of safety, because you know you are connected to the three forces. You know how to discern the distinction between fear that's living in your mind and energy body and in your kidneys, and how to be in the present moment and determine if there is present moment danger. Starting to make this smaller. I'm going to be silent while you're in this space. You can turn from side to side, but making this a little bit smaller, creating this sphere around you. And while you're in this practice, you might want to do it small, or you might feel good doing it bigger. However you want to be in the practice, let me read the passage to you again one more time. Staying in your practice, creating your container of safety. Fear, facing the unknown, the wise woman becomes cautious. Fear does not stop her from venturing forth. Using the energy created by fear, she transforms her visions to safety. She brings her children with her. Creating safety, there is nothing left to fear. Men and women live in harmony. Let's create harmony with men and women. Let's create spheres of safety all around us, within us. Starting to slow this down, making it even smaller and softer and slower. One more time. And as we're doing this, we're creating a network of many, many spheres of safety all over the globe, all over the planet, all over Gaia. This is why we gather at the Tao of Women. We're not here to be stopped. We're here to create harmony between men and women and to create safe spaces and to feel safe in our own bodies and to know the difference between fear and danger, to trust our instincts. Because once our instincts are in alignment, then our intuition can be in alignment. But until then, our intuition will be off. Bringing your hands down back to your dantian, back to your center, taking a moment to honor the fear that you're working with. Honor your present moment experience. Honor yourself and be grateful for yourself for having the skills and the presence and the courage to create safety for yourself and others. And so we're going to we're going to start to close by drawing this earth energy up, connecting it to the heavens, and drawing this energy down through your body into your internal landscape, into your safe body as it integrates, as you store this safety into your belly, into your dantian, and you release everything else down to the earth. Give it to Gaia. Do this a few times, drawing the earth energy up, present moment awareness with a higher wisdom and higher mind, with our discernment, integrating into our body, storing what we need from this experience and releasing everything else to the earth. Last time, gathering, integrating, drawing it to your center, releasing it down. Feet come together, hands come up, reach and stretch. Now, palms down. Ooh, let your hands float down. Everything below your hands draws to your belly, to your dantian. Everything above your hands is clear and open. Your shen is up. Your chi is down. Your mind is bright. Your heart is open. Your body is relaxed and alert. And we're creating safety. So together we bow. We rise every day, brilliant and bright like the sun. We cover it because we are humble, cyclical, always changing. And when we bow to each other, each and every one of you throughout time and on the replay. We thank you for your presence. We bow to our teachers, teachers, and the teacher within. And we draw this back into our body. We do not store it in our heart. We store it in our belly. And we rub it in. Step back across the threshold, back into your life, and carry this practice with you. Carry this wisdom with you. Carry this sanctuary with you. I'd love to hear what your experience is like and how you determine the difference between fear and danger. Love, of course, to invite you to Qigong class. And if you like this, you're going to love the stuff that we're working with at this time. And if you don't have a copy of the book, love, what are you waiting for? It's like $6. It's worth $1 million in wisdom. And I will see you next week. And I'm looking forward to hearing all your comments. Okay, bye-bye.